Welcome to Phoenix and the Straight Talk Wireless 500 on FS1.
God bless America. God bless our troops. And God bless St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Drivers, start your engines.
Flag and the Straight Talk Wireless 500 is underway.
It won't take long. There they go.
Now here's Reddick about to pass Austin Cindric for third. Can't complete the pass right there. And it sounds from the radio like Reddick is having some issues.
1-6 on bias. Feeling a little shake start. Is there anything I can do with the bias to help it?
No, I would just say turn your fans on if you've gone forward on bias. Just try that. I think just being conscious of that little bit of brake pressure you have in the late braking zone. That's probably what initiates that the most.
The most dreaded two words at Phoenix, brake shake.
Well, they've been the team that's had the most problems with brakes. They have exploded rotors. They've had shake. They've had a lot of issues. So not sure what they have going on, but it sounds like that brake shake is there today.
Michael Jordan looking on. He's been at every race this year. He's been in victory lane at every race this year, all three of them. And he's got a mirror full of this battle for the lead.
Finally got to that outside. Here he comes. It's exactly what he was wanting, but three wide in front of him. Look out.
Where are you going to go? Noah Gragson in the middle.
That 12 car's rolling the middle better. He's looking to the outside. It's exactly what he needed, Kev.
And it's going to be Blaney that breaks through. Here's Joey Logano's radio.
Over, your radio's breaking up really bad. What do you say, Paul?
Your radio is breaking up, he says.
Your radio, Paul, can you hear him? No, we can't hear him either.
Well, that's pretty annoying.
Yes. Joey Logano led the first 47 laps, surrenders the lead to his Penske Ford teammate Ryan Blaney. Lots of traffic.
Yeah,
Bell right there
and Bell
for the spot.
Yeah, he pins him on the outside right there behind that 88 car of Connor Zillage. So he's going to lose another spot right here at the end of this stage.
Last lap, stage one. Last fall, stage one went caution free. Looks like it's going to happen again here.
It's good racing, though, so far in this race. There's been a lot of movement, a lot of people struggling with their cars, and some people really capitalizing.
And I really love how they can move around the racetrack. It gives you a lot of options as to what you need to do.
Ty Dillon trying to stay on the lead lap here. And that will happen as Ryan Blaney wins the stage. His 6th stage win at Phoenix, his most of all tracks. Ryan Preece slow on the left rear. Michael McDowell gained 8 spots in the pits. We're back to green as they fan out all across the racetrack.
Well, we've got a new player up front with the 20 car of Christopher Bell. He had a great pit stop, able to get in front of Joey Logano. And that is the one thing that Joey Logano does not want to see is a car in front of him. We've talked about how they struggle a little bit in traffic, and now he's going to have to battle here with Christopher Bell. Well, and starting up front, they've been able to fire off pretty good, too. And that is double trouble for everybody else that's been up front so far, the 22.
Oh, big pile up here.
Suarez, unfortunate there. Started 4th.
Had a great day going. Was 7th at the end of stage one. His best stage result here. And he is the last car left up there in turn number 2 as we have the 3rd caution of the day.
Yeah, you saw Chase Elliott involved as well. You see some damage to that left rear cleaner panel where it's got up against the fence.
You can see them roll around here. Just gets loose right on the inside of, I think that's Keselowski up in it. Was that Elliott that he got in on the outside?
Yeah,
but just got loose down on the bottom on the apron all by himself.
3rd caution of the day in Phoenix, turn 2.
Shore, rapid shore.
Logano's radio as his Ford tries to hold off 3 charging Toyotas.
Yeah, and I think Logano knows how important it is for him to get that track position and try to protect himself as long as he can throughout this run. He knows that those cars behind him are better the longer that they go, so he'll keep them stacked up as we go through this part of the run until that crossover happens. As you see Bell way sideways off of turn 4.
And Reddick muscling up Briscoe there for third as they came off turn 4.
Very impressed with the Gibbs cars, all the Toyotas. Reddick, obviously, they're going for a fourth. That would be wild to see. I didn't have that on my radar.
You know, credit to everybody who made this happen. Hopefully we can do it again.
Hope so too. All right,
leader's got tire trouble.
No, that's Briscoe.
Try to keep up, stay up here.
So Chase Briscoe is in the wall and caution is out. And Larry, what was he saying earlier on the radio?
He'd been complaining about a vibration for about the last 10 or 12 laps right there, and that right there was about 24 to 25 laps.
Found the vibration, guys.
Had a couple here in the fall as well.
It looked like the right rear tire went first, the way that rear took off on the car, and then it slammed into the wall and popped the right front too.
And I agree with you, Kevin, because the left front locked up pretty quick too, and we know how rigid these cars are.
You just have absolutely no chances. You take a look at the 19, smoke coming off, and guys, you've been there, I've been there. You just try to relax your body and not tighten up. It's the hardest thing to do.
It always feels like it picks up speed from about right there to the wall.
And it never happens in a good place. Always going into the corner. Worst case scenario. Fantastic effort. Great race car. Everything was going good.
I don't know what his car was doing, but he was bottoming the brake pedal out both ends of the racetrack.
Well, that's never good either. Well, it was really bottomed out here.
And when we talk about the more horsepower, man,
that was a shock.
For the front end to lift up like that, that's a huge amount of energy.
Bring them back to green ahead of Hamlin, Gibbs, Hocevar, and Reddick.
And you saw Denny Hamlin try to time that right there in the 22 car. Joey Logano was just waiting for him to hit that back bumper and then took off. But right now, Christopher Bell is in the same position that Joey Logano was up on the outside. And Click, that's the hardest thing to defend when somebody's up on your right rear quarter panel. And he's going to clear him.
Bell back to the lead. Ty Gibbs, the purple car on the outside, battling Hamlin for third.
Yeah, but that hole is much harder to dig out of this year, Mike, with the way that the new chase format is. Oh,
on the wall, turn 2, and that is Noah Gragson, who comes off the wall down to pit road, and we're going to get a caution.
Yellow's out here.
At lap 158.
Yeah, and I think they had to throw the caution. You saw the debris coming out of the back of that car, and you see it on pit road.
I think it's him right here, Kevin. Gonna watch him come into the corner, and boom, there it is, another tire.
First of the front row cars to have trouble.
Yeah, and this is going to be an interesting scenario with the tire situation. We know we've got 8 sets laying on the ground. What's going to happen here, Larry? We know it's going to fire off better on new tires.
We had 8 stickers and a set of qualifying scuffs. If they pit here and do stickers, this will be the 5th set, and we're just halfway.
Well, here's William Byron with issues.
Get another lap. They didn't open it. We'll just pit on or closed here.
So pit road is not open, but they will pit and take the penalty, which is just restarting at the tail end of the longest line.
Obviously a tough break, but not as bad as it could have been.
Well, and I think there's a couple things here, Larry. You see if you agree with me on this. I think the more speed down the straightaway. Oh, we see another one. Another one on the 88 there, Zillage. I think there's a...
Wow.
But I think the added speed, the more brake pressure, the more brake heat. It's a hot day, moving around the racetrack. There's a lot of things that are a lot different than what they were a few years ago, or last year.
Now, final lap of stage 2. Christopher Bell picking up right where he left off here last spring, now with a 3-second lead as he comes to the line to win the stage over Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, and Chris Buescher. Now in this race, the last 2 years, Bell was the stage 2 winner. Christopher Bell is going to be hard to deal with here as he and Joey Logano come to the green for stage 3. Bubba Wallace, Chris Buescher in tow. Cindric around the outside. For
Bubba
fourth.
Wallace, I heard you say that. You need to keep an eye on him. He's come a long ways. He's moved around a lot in this field. We've had ups and downs with this car. The car is very fast, and we're finally back in position up front.
Well, they've done a great job managing this race after the pit road penalty and adjusted on their car very loose yesterday in qualifying, and now he puts himself right at the front of this field with some great decisions and a fast car.
And exactly what he needs. He's watched that teammate of him, his win 3 in a row here. It's my turn. I want to try it.
Now, one car not in that picture is Kyle Larson. They had trouble with the jack on the left side and lost 5 positions on the pit stop. He's mired in 13th. Went way high in turns 3 and 4, and they're going to come in from the right side of the frame here.
Yeah, and it looks like that car is sideways before it gets to the dog leg right there, but gets into Ryan Preece and he spins out. But it looked like the Zilich car was sideways, and we saw that piece of the tire on the racetrack. So
7th caution flag of the day, and let's ride along with Connor Zilich and the Wendy's cam.
Yeah, something definitely got that car sideways. You heard it on the throttle too.
This is from Preece. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can see him spin down into him.
Back to green.
Oh, Chastain's in trouble.
Oh, and he
coming.
collects 3 cars, smashing
Cindric.
into the outside wall.
That 22 had something to do with this.
8th caution, lap 217. Tough day for Anthony Alfredo and Austin Cindric. Had a great car, had a great run going. Not sure if he'll be able to continue. And there's Chastain.
See the right rear toe link broke.
Oh, that's done. Now here's Joey Logano's radio.
Hang in. I didn't mean to do that, obviously. Trying to flip up.
In the inside row, you can see Joey come to his bumper, start pushing him as he moved down. Got into him. You heard him say, "I didn't mean to," but
well, it's
regardless, he got in the back of the
It's
one
so
car.
hard to push down there because it's rough.
Especially, yes, agree. As soon
So
as
he
he came down
got
to
him
the
right
apron,
there.
right at the wrong time. I don't think he meant to do that, but it doesn't change the fact. Huge hit for Alfredo,
Oh.
even bigger for Cindric.
Cindric took a massive hit right
Sure
there.
did. With a good car. Solid weekend. Unloaded a fast race car with that 2 car. Chastain was along for the ride. He tried to get it gathered up. Couldn't do it.
It just doesn't take much with these cars. Once you get that back end light and you get the back of the car from being straight, it's as soon as you dump out of the throttle or try to correct, and Joey was on his bumper all the way until he wrecked pretty much right there. So
Now Austin Cindric has said on the radio that he is okay after that hard hit. His average running position today was 6th, but he is out of the car, out of the race. From Joey Logano.
Right hand line. Middle lane's clear. Velocity down, 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 down.
We are back, and Kyle Busch has right front tire trouble again. Last car on the lead lap is Kyle Busch. We stay green. Ryan Blaney has tried the top, the bottom,
there we
and
go.
there's the first bump.
Oh,
As
no.
around goes Van Gisbergen, and caution is out.
Did he get him?
I don't think so, Clinton, but I do love the fact that Ryan just finally went to using the front bumper.
Tires are up, getting caught up here.
Blaney, as you watched in our double box coverage, had tried the top, he tried the bottom, he tried the crossover, he tried the cross under. He'd done everything but hit Christopher Bell.
Well, we know the deficit that those Fords are at when you get in traffic, and you know, I think for him to drive in there and just try to move him up a little bit, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. At some point, you're here to win the race, and you run out of options, and he knows that Bell was mirror driving to try to put himself in that position.
Van Gisbergen and how he got turned around here. See them getting into turn 3. Did Austin, I mean, obviously he was behind him. Did he get into him or was he just loose?
Hard to tell right there.
It was really close. Watch this. Kind of the same thing. The old chrome horn going. All but had him passed.
And the lap that you're going to make it happen, the
Terrible
caution
timing.
comes out.
Terrible.
Nothing has gone Ryan Blaney's way this today.
Wasn't the best start for Blaney. It's going to be all right here.
Blaney third, under fire from Hamlin and Larson.
Here comes Larson back to the conversation.
Yeah, they've done a great job of battling all day, of just making that car a little bit better, getting the restarts when you need them. You see Logano right there, stuck in the middle, 3 wide, under Carson Hocevar and William Byron there.
Oh, contact! Around Logano, and he collects Berry and Suarez. And
I think that was Allmendinger in the 16 that got into the back of him.
10th caution, lap 254, and the hits just keep on coming.
Yeah, well, you get yourself stuck in the middle of the pack like that and then buried in track position, and went to go up the racetrack right there, and it looked like the 16 car just got into the back of him.
It was definitely Allmendinger. Well, watch, you can see 22's in trouble. Got up, shot back across the apron. 16 gets in there shooting, stayed on the racetrack, and as Joey came back up, they got into one another, and bam!
Yeah, and he just didn't expect the 16 car to be there, and it just all, as he started to come up the racetrack,
see him moving
16,
back up.
Allmendinger snuck in there, and he was there.
That's your pole sitter. Their day is done.
And look, the spotters at this racetrack are in turn 3, in the middle of turns 3 and 4. That angle going into turn 1, the driver's kind of on his own right there as far as making those tight calls like that. So you know that going in from a driver's standpoint. The spotter will give you a suggestion, but it is not guaranteed because of the angle of the spotters at this track.
Now, as this unfolded, you'll see Chase Elliott get some damage, and I believe Shane Van Gisbergen gets a piece of this too.
Wasn't a bad jump by Gibbs on the bottom at all. Oh, he's loose. He's running him up the racetrack.
Larson around the outside.
Yeah, and Kyle Larson's going to put those guys 3 wide on the top.
This is not what Blaney wanted to be, in the middle, 3 wide.
Yeah, Blaney's not going to be able to, little door bang right there with Kyle Larson, but he's not going to be able to not going to be able to clear them. They're both going to get a side draft off of him, and he's going to be stuck right there again.
Bell, Gibbs, Larson drive away. Blaney now has to battle Reddick.
And that's what I was talking about earlier. When you're on that second row on those restarts, you just don't know how the chaos is going to work out. Kyle Larson put him in a bad position, and he's come out on the short end of the stick, he and Denny Hamlin.
The big loser here was Hamlin, who restarted in the second row and is now back to 7th.
Reddick's not done yet, looking to the inside of Larson. Out of nowhere. Great restart for him. Not at all what Blaney wanted.
And I think if you do have that caution, I mean, obviously his best case scenario is if he comes out first.
There it is, right rear tire with a 3 car. Having such a great day, the caution's finally out.
11th caution of the day for 9th place Austin Dillon. The only one of the Childress cars that had not had tire trouble today, and he brings the caution out here with 25 to go.
And we're right back in the same position that we were at the end of the year when we were racing for a championship.
Yep.
You're going to have about 20 laps to go. You're going to have 2 tires. You're going to have 4 tires. You're going to be all over the place with those 2 strategies. So,
what I think you're trying to say is all hell's fixing to break loose.
I am.
Yeah, it's a good way to put it. Good. They will restart with 19 to go. Gibbs outside of Blaney. Larson and Reddick, Byron and McDowell, Hocevar and Bell. Here we go. Into turn one, brake lock up there for Reddick. Tosses and catches it. Around the outside comes Larson. And around goes Zane Smith and John Hunter Nemechek. They collect Ty Dillon.
Which is exactly what these two tires wanted at a deficit to Bell, and it's exactly not what Christopher Bell wanted. He needed this thing to go green.
Well, it'll be interesting to see when that caution came out as to who the leader is. And that's what Clint was talking about earlier, Mike. You just don't know when these cautions are going to fall.
And Ty Gibbs is the leader.
You'll look right here, this Hornet's Nest.
4 wide.
It's Stenhouse, well, 5 wide.
Yes.
Got up in the outside of Zane Smith down into Nemechek.
That all started with Stenhouse.
5 wide, Kevin.
Gosh.
Yeah, it looked like Stenhouse just got into the car there on the outside, and then that shot him back to the left and started
that car is this one right here.
And lucky that wreck wasn't much bigger.
That is how close it was from our ghost car.
It's a game of inches.
Win. It'll be 12 laps to go when they come to the line and go back to green.
A lot better start for Ty Gibbs. Some help on his bumper with Blaney.
And if you're Blaney, you want to do everything you can to clear that 5 car as fast as possible.
Christopher Bell way down to the bottom and gaining ground. He's going to come out of this in the top 4.
Absolutely, Mike. Here he comes.
Larson rebounds for 3rd. Bell side by side for 4th. Byron right there.
See Blaney really shoot into the outside hard. He knows he has to go, and he has to go quick because those 4 tires are coming. The crossover, Kev.
Yeah, Bell has now put himself in a position to where he can take advantage of those 4 tires. And like you say, Blaney has got to make this happen really quick.
Got loose.
Gibbs holds the lead in the back straightaway. Single file through the top 5.
Well, if you're Ryan Blaney, that's what you wanted. You wanted him to think that you were going to go high. He's got
here he comes.
Car on the ropes right here.
Shortcut for Blaney will get him the lead going into the corner.
He's clear. Shot way up. Crossover.
Can he hold it now off the corner?
This has been his strong suit the whole time. He's in the lead. What a show this guy has put on today.
If you add up all the cars Ryan Blaney has passed today, it comes to 49.
Wow.
It's amazing. What a performance. Got through that corner very good.
And every time he passes turn 1, that's where the big Penske tent suite is. After the big event last night celebrating the Team Penske 60th anniversary, after listening to the IndyCar drivers talking about how they won one for Roger yesterday, the pressure is on. Logano, Cindric, Blaney today to deliver for the captain.
Yeah, and this has been such a great racetrack for Team Penske. They've won championships. Ryan Blaney won his championship here, winning the race. And,
that's the first lap I saw inside of a 10th, right? He actually caught him about a 10th of a second there that lap. Just hit your marks, baby.
Ryan Blaney coming to 2 to go, and Bell has chopped it down inside 0.6 of a second.
There's another big cut into it, 28.47 to a 28.30.
Well, like you say, Clint, you just have to hit your mark. I like Ryan Blaney's car down on the bottom of this racetrack on both ends. That's where Christopher Bell wants to be right now. And I just parked that thing on the bottom to do all I can do for the next 2 laps to make sure it doesn't miss that line. No big mistakes.
Both races last year here decided by a last lap pass. White flag, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Half a second. Might as well be from here to eternity.
What a roller coaster of a day. Battled adversity, troubles in the pits, fast race car, past the field, not once but twice. Unbelievable.
That's what a championship team does, Clint. They've been here before.
To complete the weekend sweep for the most admired man in American motorsports, Ryan Blaney wins for Ford and Roger Penske.
Good job.
Capping a huge weekend in Phoenix. Blaney gets his 18th career win and his second at Phoenix.
Well, he earned that one.
That is a
Good job there,
fact.
bud. Great job.
What a day.
2 loose wheels on different stops early in the race. That'd be enough to get any driver down. And I think all it did was motivate Ryan Blaney to blast his way back to the front, which he did repeatedly, passing 49 cars today on his way to a very popular victory here.